Dark Czar, moving. Where you going? Hey, Mark. Ben, what's up?
Last night I ran from the man in the mirror. That wasn't me. In the eye I stood instead, thinking if I could get in there, what would I see? What would I see? I said to the old man who was smiling, how can he smile in the face of such grief? He said, now, my lad, everyone should be glad. Out there somewhere is a very happy thief. Like a dream, it was wild, hopping fences like a child, hiding from the searchlights in the night. I was pretty sure it wasn't me they were searching for, but I'm an animal with an instinct of flight. I said to the old man who was smiling, how can you smile in the face of such grief? He said, now, my lad, everyone should be glad. Out there somewhere is a very happy thief. By the sunshine, I walked down to see the chalk line on the sidewalk at the scene of the crime. There There was a man in the crowd looking suspicious and proud. I thought, that's him. He did it, that's Father Time. So I said to the old man who's smiling, how can you smile in the face of such grief? He said, now, my lad, everyone should be glad that there's someone who's a very happy thief.
That was a very old song I did not recall at all, and this is some homemade pesto on some tilapia fillets. Freaking delicious. Pesto from the garden. Great basil this year. Great. Holy basil, Batman. Tech support. Beans. I took the trash out already. So I'm completely laid back, man. Just completely laid back. No pressure. As night falls around us, upon us, atop us. Tapas, getting hungry. All right, Nathan, stop.
I'm back in my body, back behind my eyes. I'm back in control, I'm ready to drive. Back behind the wheel, are you ready to ride on into a field off-road, into the night, into the night, into the night, into the night.
Sway me, trash night. Just warning you, I got nothing. I have no plans. Well, I don't exactly have nothing. American Night Owl is filmed before a live webcast audience. That's you. That is you. Yeah, I don't exactly have nothing, because many of you... Oh, that's what's going on. Pretty cool. I hope this fan doesn't bother you. I'm going to leave it on. It's a little stuffy down here at the moment. Yeah, that last picture you saw was some fresh basil. Now, check this out. I mean, fresh pesto that we made from basil from our garden, fresh basil. Hot tip here. I think this might be some breaking news. We might need to get Knight Lee on this, or at least Wilbur, get him on the scene. I don't know. This just in, folks. With the price of pine nuts skyrocketing all over the world, many are left to their own devices when it comes to making an affordable pesto from the delicious basil in their garden. Well, scientists in Stanton, Virginia have done some research recently and discovered that walnuts work, almonds work, peanuts work. Any nut pretty much is delicious. Just grab some Parmesan, fresh Parmesan grated, fresh basil, and just have fun with nuts, whatever the nuts. Pine nuts are like $1 billion each, and they're tiny. I mean, they're like this big. And nobody can afford that these days. But walnuts, oh yeah, toast them up a little bit. Some almonds. We used, I think, a combination of all three. Walnuts definitely work. I've never gone pure peanuts or pure almonds, but I did throw some peanuts and almonds in there just for good measure. Pumpkin seeds, exactly. This report just coming in. Pumpkin seeds also work, ladies and gentlemen. You just need to throw some nuts and some basil and some fresh grated Parmesan with some olive oil into a blender and get right. Just get yourself right. All right, that's breaking news here. live on the scene. Now, many of you that have been watching me for the past few months realize that I've been struggling with several of my harmonicas, but particularly my C harmonica, which has been the bane of my existence. It's funny, I couldn't even say that sentence without thinking of these new face masks I've discovered watching the Olympics. I was joking with Kether earlier. I was like, I want one of those so bad, but I'm afraid Batman's going to show up everywhere I go thinking I'm Bane. I saw you steal that grape. Sorry, it was funnier on the couch. I wasn't ready. I saw you steal that grape. I can't do it now. I was crushing it earlier. I should have practiced. I gotta remember to stretch. Well, the reason it was the bane of my existence, this C harmonica, is because I got some donations doing the show. You know, people tip from time to time, and I had been playing these old harmonicas forever. So I broke down and I bought some new harmonicas, and I got this new C harmonica, and within weeks, I mean, I don't think I was eating any more gummy bears than usual, but within weeks, it was all gummed up and half the holes wouldn't work half the time. And every time I play the C harmonica, the one hole I really want, the one note I really want to play that fits a song always seems to be the one that's missing. Well, today, it just showed up in the mail. I just broke down and did it. Last night or the other night was the final straw. Like within moments of going off the air, this thing was ordered. I just couldn't do it again. So unboxing time. Oh my God, we love to unbox. We're on YouTube. We're just trying to fit in. Here we go. Pretty interesting how the package. What a waste. Look, that's all about making as big a deal as possible as this. Sort of like boxes of cereal. Do you notice how like the front of boxes of cereal are still same size, but now you buy that, you pull it off the shelf and it's like, wait a second. There's like 5 Fruity Pebbles in there or something. What's going on? There's 100 Fruit Loops and 100 Cheerios and 1 marshmallow. But yep, a little excessive on the packaging front, but I believe that's John Popper on the cover. And he beat me in thumb wrestling once. Oh, I just realized I think I have a video on this computer of me, of John Popper sitting in with my band Surprise Me, Mr. Davis in Austin, Texas once upon a time. I believe that's here on the computer. I should have that queued up, but I don't. But I can grab it. It's trash night. Elliot can edit it later. Make it all seem smooth and seamless. But how exciting is this? I feel like Pulp Fiction right now. I feel like we're going to open this and I'm going to get blinded. Wait. Oh, I almost don't even want to play it. I should go wash my mouth out with soap. Ooh. When things just work, it makes you so much better in so many different ways. And when things don't work, they make you so much worse and all these other, because they make you nervous, they make you hesitant. If something fails you, then you just don't have the same confidence ever. I'm going to have to really try to not eat any gummy bears before I play my harmonica. I don't know how much time it takes. You remember when your mom said you couldn't go swimming again until like 15 minutes or a half hour after you eat? No, you just ate something. You gotta wait 15 minutes or you get cramps and die and drown in the pool. Oh, come on, I feel fine. Nope, nope. And it was all a myth, apparently. I feel like we found out later. Yeah, there's a lot of those things that we just always did. Wives' tales, because there's probably some wisdom to it. I don't know. You'll catch your death. 30 minutes. Yeah, I was thinking that was it too, but it seemed excessive just even in memory. I was like, there's no way it was 30 minutes, but I think it was 30 minutes. No way. It was probably 15. No, it was freaking 30 minutes. You just had a sandwich. I think there was a certain amount too. Maybe if you only had a cracker, didn't count. I'm not sure how moms knew. Moms knew. I got no plans. If I'm being honest, when I was, just sitting here getting ready to go live, I was just like, ugh. I was like thinking to myself, I was like, maybe you should just do like one a week, and maybe do it when people are awake. Do it like prime time. Do it do like Thursdays at 9, and spend all week creating content, planning the show, putting all this energy into something. And advertising it a lot. All you guys would come to that, right, and help me hook that up. And all these practice flights in the middle of the night maybe will shine by the light of day. I don't know. On the other hand, that model would be missing so many of the things I love about hanging out with you guys on the regular. I like being your tent post. I like being Old Faithful. There's something, there's a ritual to it. There's a hang. There's camaraderie that builds, and there's lots of spontaneity, lots of surprising things that happen. And I would miss you. You're exactly right. I've felt that many times already. I know that to be true. It would just be different. If I did one show a week, prime time, when people are up, I would be thinking all week about all that crap, that show. I'd be thinking all week about it. I would have all these plans. I would come in with all these expectations, and I'm sure from time to time they would be met, but oftentimes they wouldn't. But there would be expectations nonetheless, more so than I have with these style nightly shows. What is that? Yes, need more legends here to share the joy. Not exactly sure what that means. I can think about that in lots of different ways, but right, Lila, the spontaneity. I mean, when we don't have plans and we're just hanging out doing 3 shows a week, plus Friday Night Get Right, plus the occasional OK Google It, but those 3 shows, so many things happen that were unexpected, that can't be planned, that would never happen on a Thursday, that I'm in love with. I doubt we'd have I wrote the leaving song on air just a couple of weeks ago, and stuff like that happens all the time. And so it's a tough one. I'm a big fan of that stuff, and as a source of creativity, this style is way better. I just there's a part of me that wonders, because this takes all of my energy. I don't have the energy to do other things, and I still have dreams, and I still want to grow. I'm never content. I'm not just content to be doing this. I'm always striving for something, And there's a part of me that wonders, if I could have more success with the YouTube project by approaching it from different vantages. And that's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's like the whole other does this to me all the time. There's every now and again, Lex and I do a version of one of my songs, and I'm like, oh my God. If we just focused on that, if we just did that, if we just got really good at that, that's like, I could hear that on the radio. That just seems like arena rock right there with good songs, But then the whole concept of the whole other is for us to part with what we know, to listen and explore and be spontaneous and to improv and to have no expectations necessarily going in except of being open and being having faith. It's a spiritual exercise. That's what this is. That's what we're doing now. This is real. This is organic. We've been doing this for a long time now. A long time. Hundreds of shows in the last year. Just hanging out and seeing what happens. Without any, most of them, occasionally we've had a puppet contest or a particular theme, but for the most part, we've been performing without a net, without a routine. And I'm proud of all of us. I really am. I think we're crushing it. But, it's Thursday night. It's trash night. It's a night to talk things through. We're all we're all board of directors. We're all executives at this company. And what should we do with this I think we got something. I feel like we're on to something here, but I'm just not exactly sure we're marketing it right. I don't know. Talk to me. All right, I'm gonna catch up with the chats while paying this tribute to Dusty, the bass player from ZZ Top. Miss you already. Thanks for all the great music. I'm going to get a copyright strike in your honor.
Rumors spreading round United Texas town.
Reading your chats.
About the shack outside the game. And you know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you wanna go to that home out on the range. They got a lot of nice girls. I'm with you. Well, yeah, it's fine if you got the time, and that's it to get yourself in. And here is time, almost every night, but now I might be mistaken.
Saw that today. Had to grab it.
Same thing. 2,
Whoops.
3.
Wrong button. Looks like I don't have that video. I thought I did.
American Night Out.
I do have a shot from that night, though. Here, check this out. Yep. That's me and the dude on my harmonica case. Pretty cool. All right, let's test this thing. Let's put this thing through a pace. Oh, I threw the box away over there. It's trash night. C harmonica. This thing, I'll never buy another Golden Melody. I'm not saying you'll have the same experience. You might not have the gummy bear craving I do. Maybe this will work for you. We'll start the bidding at 5 cents. Oh, tech support. You missed the board meeting. Had some good input there. I tried to read through the chats. Seems just to be a lot of encouraging of me to rest if I need it. I understand that. That's a beautiful thing. I appreciate that. That's not necessary. I mean, I like the idea of, to a certain extent, I like the idea of only going live when I want to, and I tried to make myself be super flexible with it, but I always end up at 1:30 on the East Coast, which is still basically prime time on the West Coast, as tech support observed. And there's something that my work ethic, and I like the idea of being a reliable thing, like the Carson show, just every night at this time I just keep falling into that track. A lot of times I want to go earlier, sometimes I'm a little bit late, but I'm just like, when it comes down to it. But there's a romantic idea of just like Harry Hard-On and Pump Up the Volume, where he just sometimes he's on for 5 minutes, sometimes he's on for 5 hours, man. You just never know. This punk, there's a little bit of mystery and romance about it, but I just feel like, that's not going to grow either. I just want to latch onto something that I can feel the growth of, and get behind the wheel and plow. I don't mind being Sisyphus, pushing the boulder up the hill. I just want the boulder to be heavier than it is, so I can prove my strength. I'm digging this Jewel. At first, I didn't think I liked it as much as the blue, but now I much prefer it to the blue, which is great because the blue seems to be disappearing. I believe it's a quiet folding. I think I bought out the last couple of places in Stanton that had any. I doubt they're going to get any more in. I'm just gleaming that from the vibe of the situation. Congratulations, Keelan. Scored a baller new job in Santa Clara. Here he comes. Dark Czar's on his way. That town's never going to be the same. Give him heaven, man. That's beautiful. Congratulations. Yeah. Woo! Let me check the tuning here. Do this harmonica justice. Oh, look at that. Someone found the Surprising Mr. Davis with John Popper. Getting some info here. What is this? Look at that. Holy moly. Some cool pictures. There he is, the man on my harmonica box. First time I met him was playing the Horde tour with Amusement in the 90s, probably 94, something like that. And I went onto their tour bus, and when I first met him, he challenged me to thumb wrestle. And I pretty soon found out why. He's very, very good at thumb wrestling. Oh, look at that picture. That's so beautiful. These are fun. Sweaty. Whoa, 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 whoa. I added that one to photos. That's some good stuff. Oh yeah, Hippie Fiasco Rides Again was streaming live. We were doing the cross country 24/7 live stream, playing Only Where Invited, with a stop in Austin to play with Surprise You, Mr. Davis. But this show was streaming live on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again on Ustream. Remember Ustream back in the day? Yeah, we were live 24/7. So there's all kinds of footage on the rooftop of this venue and all kinds of stuff from that Austin hang. 24/7, hanging out on Melinda's porch. So much magic happened on her porch. Oh, man. See, I'll always be the trickster that loves the serendipity of spontaneity and the magic of the mundane. That's what scares me about doing a prime time show once a week. How does any of that energy get conveyed in that moment? Maybe if there's anybody that can figure it out, maybe I'm the man to do it. I don't know. Maybe the disco will be hopping in prime time and people will be pointing it at their potted plants and stuff. Maybe all that stuff would happen if I put all the energy that I put into because, believe it or not, 3 nights a week is all my energy. I have no energy. I try to make highlight reels. If I make highlight reels, I'm not doing something else, and I'll do them once, but I'm not creating a new beat for the jams. I'm not creating a video of going to see the Robert E. Lee statue. I'm not doing any, something's not happening. There's only one of me. And 3 nights a week, as much as it is sort of unplanned, I'm still trying to create content at all times that I can share and keep it fresh and new. A new backdrop for a new puppet, whatever it is, writing a new song. And only being one of me, if there's something that needs to happen consistently, I'm going to fail. Like the highlight idea should be happening every week with regularity, and it should be done by somebody else. There's just no way I can do it. I'm 50 years old and I'm tired, but I still work very, very hard. And believe me, I am not complaining. You guys are on the board of directors. We are having a business meeting. I'm just talking reality here. I have nothing but gratitude and hopeful anticipation for what's coming. Gratitude for all that's happened and excited about all that will happen. So never get me wrong. If I ever sound like I'm complaining, I'm just trying to. It's like Rocky in that scene where they keep on. They want to stop the fight. We got to stop the fight. He's getting his ass kicked out there. We got to stop it. We got to stop it. And the guy's about to throw in the towel when he realizes he's not getting beat. He's getting angry. And he was just taking it all in because he knew once it got to a certain point, he was just going to explode. And that's all I ever am. New harmonica. Sunflower, sunflower, shouldn't you be turning around? You've been looking at me for too long, too long. Now the sun is about to go down. Sunflower, sunflower, I'm flattered, now don't get me wrong, but I could never give you the light you need. Look away now, you gotta stay strong. Me, I stayed up all night, hardly ever see the light. Lord, till I lose my way, and then I sleep all day. And that suits me just fine. You need that sunshine. You are the only reason I even come outside. Oh, you beautiful sunflower, sunflower. I think you might have no idea just what it means to me that you even turned your head. I stay up all night, hardly ever see the light. Lord, till I lose my way, and then I sleep all day. And that suits me just fine. You need that sunshine. You are the only reason I even go outside. Oh, you beautiful sunflower, sunflower. Shouldn't you be turning around? You've been looking at me for too long, too long. Now the sun is going down. At least I know with this brand new harmonica that if the note's not there, I got the wrong. It's just not in the scale of this harmonica. I heard one note I really wanted. It's just doesn't come on this harmonica. It's not the gummy bear's fault. Wow, we've already got 100 messages. We're just crushing it. 50 is the new 33, Nathan Moore. Wait, 33. Is that a good age? I was just listening to Chappelle talking with Naomi, and they were talking about how they both hated their 30s. So I'm not sure I did. It was probably my 40s or maybe what they were talking about there. I don't know. But I'm not sure I need a new anything. Definitely not a new younger thing. I don't want a younger me. I always wanted to be just a wise old man, and that plan's definitely not going to work out. But archetypally speaking, I still am completely comfortable at least striving towards that direction. Hey, Jana, welcome to the show. Good to see you. It's trash night. I hope you brought some low expectations with you. I ain't putting up with no Sisyphus, no Sisyphus. I ain't working in the town. I ain't pushing no stone up no hill just to watch it roll back down. No, I will always be free. If you wanna know, I wanna show you how. But ain't no one ever saying to me, where you think you're off to now? Factory, no, never again. As long as I was working in that factory, I ain't never had no friend. Now I will always be free. And if you wanna know, wanna show you how. But ain't no one ever said to me, hey, where you think you're off to now? Picking up no peaches, no peaches, no, not for no $1 a day. I'll take one of those peaches, though, and I'll be on my way. Oh, I will always be free. And if you wanna know, I wanna show you how. But ain't no one ever saying to me, hey, where you think you're off to now? Oh, I will always be free. And if you wanna know, I wanna show you how. But ain't no one ever saying to me, hey, where you think you're off to? Is it where you think you're going? Get back here, where do you think you're off to now? God, I feel like we should watch John Popper play that same song with Surprising Mr. Davis now in a very different way, but goodness. All right, how do I make this happen? Let's do this. Oh, I love that, Aaron. I was feeling that inside me too. I'm just listening to lovers and waning like the round light, asking older faces, they're just closing like the quiet. Two lips were shaken by the wind of what was spoken. Now I'm dancing like a ship above all that has sunken. And I feel sorry
for the dreamless as they rise. The dreams just passed them by, and now they're wasting all that time. But who can blame them? Who can blame them? It's not up to you or I. Now I'm walking slow and loving how the road goes forever. I'm just thinking about my friends out there somewhere we're together. I wrote a story about a boy who let his guard down on the back of a poster from when the circus came to town. And I don't feel sorry for those who really tried at least a little bit to die. They're out there making all that love, and who can blame them? Who can blame them? No one above. There's that note I was looking for earlier. It is in there. I just didn't have the faith, or the knowledge, the wisdom. I'm just kicking around a tin can, wondering if I'm good. I'm just another dreamer, wondering if he could. Watch time won't make me torn and crazed. So I guess you could say I'm good that way. And I feel sorry for the dreamless as they rise. The dreams just passed them by, and now they're wasting all that time. But who can blame them? Who can blame them? It's not up to you or I. I feel sorry for those that had to drown, swallowing the gutter down and spilling all their change. But who can blame them? Who can blame them? The sirens sang. That was fun. If I had 3 hands, that I would already be on the popper video. But I'm a little bit ahead of the game. That's the man on my harmonica case. Go, Brad.
How about that? Do we keep going down there?
Yes.
Take a snort?
Yeah, sure.
I'll touch
Yeah.
myself. This is really old, by the way.
Bumps ahead.
1941.
It's Maury Levy's whiskey cabinet.
Yeah.
Now all the kids at home.
That's actually pretty scandalous if you listen closely. Do some research.
First he didn't know, and he didn't know that he didn't know. Then he didn't know, and he knew that he didn't know. Later he knew, but he didn't know that he knew. At last he knew, and he knew that he knew. He was not alone. Put that on my tombstone. If somebody laughed, he'd second the motion. Though he defied it, believed deep in the notion to write the line where the sky meets the ocean. Can breathe in the air like it's some kind of potion. Each breath a wild wind blows. Put that on my tombstone. He wrote it, he wrote it, he wrote down the line. Sang every song that he sung for the love. Left me there, in the night. Took it and shook it as he looked for the light. Yeah, that couldn't be sure. Put that on my tombstone. Well, he fought the good fight. He fled without grieving in small-minded rooms. He said, I believe I'll be leaving. Hung his hat where the woman he loved knew how to take it. Enough is enough. Yeah, he was not unknown. Put that on my tombstone. Pizza party.
The footage from this video has to be from the same weekend as that one. Because there's footage here. Look how low resolution it is. I think it's directly off YouTube.
I ain't working in the town. I ain't pushing no stone up no hill, just to watch it roll back down.
It's such a good version of this song. I should find this footage. It's got to be somewhere. I don't know what I shot it on. It's on a hard drive somewhere or a mini DV tape. Home movies, man.
I ain't working in no factory, no, never again. As long as I was working in that factory, I
That was the opposite relics. New York City. All right, guys, you got to see what I just found. Oh, so good. Providence, Rhode Island. All right, I'm going to interrupt this, and you'll see why in just a second. Because I just searched this hard drive for Providence, Rhode Island, and I don't know if I don't remember this footage. Look. It's the same show from a different angle. Check that out. Here, let me get the reverb off my voice. I don't know what this is. I just searched Providence and found this. It's the same show, though. Same tune. I have this whole other angle. Oh, my God. I got to find that footage. Yeah, we have a 2-camera edit we can do now. What is going on? Where did this come from? It's like the first time Mark has ever played this song. So he's just like, oh, all right. Making serious eye contact. Let's skip ahead. It might get out of sync. Oh, it's already, wait. Here. Damn. Wow, I have no idea where this camera angle came from. It's pretty out of sync on this end. I don't know if it's lining up for you at home, but yeah, how about that?
Hey, I just want to tell you to be ready for the Friday Night Get Right. It's coming up next Friday. It's going to be awesome. You should tune in on the channel, the Hippie Fiasco. Yep, television, on the YouTube. And you tune in Friday night for the Friday Night Get Right, okay? Hey, wait, where you going?
That's right. Tomorrow night we get right once again. It's been a long time coming. Had a couple weeks off. It's tension and release, folks. Tomorrow night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell your ma, tell your pa. We're gonna grow these walls. We're gonna expand them infinitely out. Come get right with us tomorrow night. We got some new tie-dyes that we're going to be psyched to sport. They might define the theme. They might. What if we both have these cool new tie-dyes? Is the theme just tie-dye or what? Or is it psychedelia or what is it?
Hippie Fiasco.
Well, it looks like we made it to the hour mark. Another successful voyage into the American night. We survived. Suni Lee, how about that, huh? Did y'all see that? Got the gold in the all-around. Amazing, amazing. So graceful. And awesome. How about that? I wish you'd done it 5-6 years ago. Then we could have maybe kept the name of the high school. Called it Lehigh, SUNY Lehigh. I know what we can put on the pedestal down there where they got Robert E. Lee in Richmond. Y'all seen pictures of that down in Richmond, Virginia? Monument Avenue used to have all these giant Confederate statues, and they've all been removed except for Robert E. Lee. He still stands, but he still stands not because of people trying to keep him there, but because he was defaced, vandalized, or whatever in such an amazing way that nobody knows what to do anymore. It's like, well, this is a work of art. This says it all. This explains it all way better than any plaque could ever do justice. We went and saw it for the first time ourselves just last weekend, and oops. It's trash night. That's Stonewall Jackson's statue right there. There's a fence up around it now, so you can't get in close, so we did this instead. It's right around the next corner. There it is. So long, Robert E. Lee. Toodaloo. Toodaloo, Robert E. Lee, toodaloo. Well, part of me's wondering if I should just stay right here where I sit. We could let Percy flip a coin. Oh, the GoPro doesn't seem to be working right now. Uh-oh. We got dark on the GoPro angle. It was working before earlier. Maybe when I restarted the computer, it got let go. I guess we'll just take that option out. Although I want another shot of... I want a redemptive moment after last night's piano debacle. Please don't go back and watch that. It's been a while since you and I sat beneath an unbroken sky, still in the tremble, hand in hand, pan the fool's gold stream. Seems like ages since the two of us teamed up against the years. Watch the notes of music roll right off our tongues into the dream. It's been too long, but now you're here. Don't let me loose just yet. It's been too long. Been too long since we sang that song we wrote the night we met. It's been a while since you or I It's been a while since you and I bet against the break of day. But it's all I can do, it's all I can remember is that look on your face when you play. Say hello before you go disappearing down the fast lane. At least again at last say yes, let me just remember you that way. It's been too long, but now you're here. Don't let me lose just yet. Since we sang that song we wrote the night we met. New harmonica, man, so fun. You won't be new always.
4 in the morning, the end of December. I'm writing you now just to see if you're better. New York is cold, but I like where I'm living. There's music on Clinton Street all through the evening. I don't know if I remember the words. And Jane came by with the lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her that night that you planned to go clear. Did you ever go clear? The last time I saw you, you're famous. Last time I saw you, you look so much older. Last time I saw you, you look so much. Last time I saw you, you look so much older. Your famous blue raincoat was torn at the shoulder, and you've been to the station to meet every train, but you came home without Lily Marlene. But you treated my woman, oh yeah, to a flake of your life. And when she came home, she was nobody's wife. Yes, and thanks for the trouble you took from her eyes. I thought it was there for good, so I never tried. And Jane came by with the lock of your hair. She said that you gave it to her the night that you planned to go clear. Sincerely, L. Cohen. Sorry, L. Cohen. I thought for sure I would remember it. I completely forgot that change in the first verse. I hear that you're building your little house deep in the desert. You're living for nothing now. I hope you're keeping some kind of record. Yes, I see you there with the rose in your teeth. One more thin gypsy thief. Well, I see Jane's awake. She sends her regards. Oh, man. I feel like I'm still forgetting parts of it after I sang that. What a great song. What a great songwriter. Leonard Cohen. Cheers. It was fun drinking tequila with you guys last trash night. That could be a whole trash night. Should be a drunken night. I really like that, but I got to save myself for Lex. One of the reasons I knew I could get away with it is I knew that we weren't doing the whole other the next night. So I was like, what do I got to lose? This is my Friday night. It was really fun. That's a good show if you're looking for an old one to watch. Last trash night, we got trashed. Banducci there was some serious painting going on in the disco. Rob Tobin, Banducci, Elizabeth, they were all in there working on masterpieces. And I was getting lit, but I think I held it together. Maybe I am getting wiser. I didn't do anything incredibly stupid. I think. As far as I recall, I haven't watched it back. Maybe you shouldn't watch it. Never mind. Moving on.
Man, I wish there were multiplicity. I wish there were like 5 of me. I'd love to do just like a primetime puppet show. Nathan Moore's puppet show. That should be the primetime show. Thursdays at 9. Half-hour long puppet show. But, boy, if that wouldn't take all week to make. Here's my idea for There It Goes video. In case you don't know, it's on my latest record, Holler and Hope. That was made live on the show with people watching, contributing parts, and helping me mix it. And there's a song on there called There It Goes. Up in smoke, there it goes, down in flames. And so my idea is I take the GoPro angle on the piano, and I'm playing it on piano. And behind me I hang a green screen to film it. And I just film it like that. And then what I am going to insert behind me, at first I was just thinking I should be like in an apartment or a house, and we set it up in and we burn it. You know, like when I was like, where can you find a house? We're not going to be able to find that. Like you could burn down. And so I sort of wrote it off. But then last night I realized that I could make a miniature. My uncle actually was sort of a that's one of the things he specialized in, was making little miniature scenes like this. You know, so I'll make a miniature apartment, and then I can set it on fire and film it going up in flames, and then insert it into the green screen behind me as I'm playing it on piano, as calm as can be. We could even like blow smoke in the room. I think the whole reason I thought of this idea is because it will finally convince me to buy a fog machine. I've wanted one for a long time, but I just couldn't quite. It's been in my cart several times, but I've just never pulled the trigger on it. I'm like, do you really need that? It's going to get on all your stuff. It's going to gook up everything. I'm in forums studying about electronics and fog machines and deciding like, oh, that could be a nightmare. But every now and again, I'm just like, yeah, but a quick blast, just one little blast, one little. I mean, it can do crazy stuff with the lights and with lasers and even just natural light. And sometimes it doesn't look like you're in smog. It's just like, why does this look so romantic and wild? But either way, a little fog machine action behind me with the. Although that might really affect the effectiveness of the green screen. We'll have to experiment. I might do all this live on the air. Got to build a mock room behind me first. I want it to not be too nice, you know. I want it to seem actually lived in. Wood, probably, maybe some wood paneling. You get some wood paneling. I keep wondering what material will burn the best, if I did it on cardboard or actual wood. We can always speed up and slow down footage. Keep screen away from green screen. Wait, what's that mean? And Evil Knievel will definitely be a part of the NM's puppet show. NM's puppet show. Evil Knievel could each week. NM's puppet show. This idea is growing on me. 30 minutes long. I won't go live. I'll just make it and then broadcast it at that time. Maybe I'll just be live to introduce it. Imogene and I. All right. Oh my God, this is my favorite one yet. Each one will be her favorite one yet. I thought the last one was my favorite, but wait, this is way cooler than that was. Imogene is like my hype puppet. She just loves. She's just a ball of love. And she doesn't focus on things she doesn't like. You know, she doesn't love lima beans, so she'll never talk about it. It'll never come up in conversation. And if you're like, I love lima beans, she'll be like, I love peas. Peas are, oh my God. Sometimes I'll take my fork and try to get a pea on each prong. just a peeper prong, you know. I'm a peeper pronger, and then I'll just drag that through the mashed potatoes a little bit. Oh my God! You know what I always did? Is I like to take my mashed potatoes and make a bowl, hollow it out like a volcano, and it becomes a bowl for the peas and the gravy. Oh my God! I love doing it like that. Imogene, is that you? she's like, I'm back in the box. This is not nearly as fun as it could be. Yoo-hoo. Nathan, you better stop. I'm freaking out. Stop it. Whoa. Yeah, she's a peeper pronger, I guess, apparently. Oh, Imogene. Oh my God, hi, thank you so much. You know what I want? All right, I just want to say, you know one thing I love almost more than anything? What's that? Protest and change. Strike, I want my own show. That was cruel and unusual. What was that? I mean, really, what was that? What? You mean... First of all, how do you know I am a peeper pronger? Huh? You've been reading my diary? What are you doing, Nathan? Well, I want my own show. That's it. I'm putting my elbow down. That's some Chad Galactic humor there. That's good. It's a good one, Chad. Osmosisly. I'm putting my elbow down. I want my own freaking show. This is ridiculous. Do do do. Do do do. Oh God. Hi guys. Cool. All right. Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna clean up. I didn't know anybody was coming over. I didn't know we were having company. I would have cleaned up. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I can't work with this. This is... God, when I demanded my own show, I didn't know that I would be doing everything on it. Oh my God. Oh, Nathan, I'm starting to see what you're saying. This is ridiculous. I mean, I wanted my own show, but I didn't want to do everything. Oh, is the camera focused on my face? Oh, wait a minute. I got hair. I got to do my hair. Hold on. Okay. Hi, welcome to the Imogene Show. What's happening? It's good to see everybody. Usually I used to talk to Nathan on his show, and now I got my own show. I got my own show because I was so good at talking to Nathan. I don't know, we had a certain chemistry. You know, we were sort of riffing off each other. Now I got my own show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Yeah. For my first song, I'd like to do a song called "Sock It To Me." That's right. Yeah, thank you. Everybody gather around. It's going to be sort of a sock hop. Yeah. I got some good jams for you. Got some good sweet jams I'm going to be doing for you. It's going to be awesome. Stick around. Thanks for tuning in to the first ever Imogene's own show on Hippie Fiasco Rides Again television. So cool. American Night Owl. Well, congratulations, Imogene. She's got her own show. Lost another sidekick. Gosh. Showbiz. Brutal. It's brutal. I think we have solved the problem, Bean says. Imogene can do all the work on Nathan's show. Then he doesn't have to do anything. You know, we think a lot alike. I like the cut of your jib. Is that exactly why you're on the board? It's a plan. Salsa and Pip have been doing more than their average share. They used to be the worst interns ever, and now they still don't do anything I ask ever, and absolutely nothing of their own accord for the show as well. But they have been wearing bow ties lately, which is pretty awesome. That's definitely kicking the show up a couple of notches. Yeah, they hide under things until the show's over. Then they come out and sit right on top of my head wearing their little bow ties. Yeah, cats. I don't know where I'd be without that little laser pointer sometimes. Sometimes that laser pointer is the only solution. You gotta appeal to that predator instinct. All right, leaving song time. Gotta be something I can play with my C harmonica. I've done the whole show in C or G tonight because of my new harmonica. Fun show. Thanks for watching. And definitely tune in tomorrow night, 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tell your friends about the channel, and we'll keep growing this thing. See what happens. I don't know if I could do that. Here, if I change keys. Now that I've seen the Golden Highway, now that I've heard from the best, now that I've had a real woman, I'll never settle for less. Saw with my own eyes a true magician. I swear she pulled my secret from her chest. Well, I tried, but I just could not explain it. Now I'll never settle for less. The only trouble is the midnight melting, exploring the heights upon wings of excess. It's a long, long fall to the palace of wisdom, but I'll never settle for less.
Once I heard a melody so sweet it made me cry. It felt to me like a caress that took away all my worries. Now I'll never settle for less. Now that I've laid in that river just one more day and I'll be blessed. Yes, I got too much love left to give her, and I'll never settle for less. Lately I've been spilling all over, even lost my keys just leaning west, 'cause that's where I was graceful. Now I'll never settle for less. No, I'll never settle for less. I wasn't about to go into Ramblin' Man, but we might be able to squeeze that in too. I never thought of that one. This isn't an illness, it's no strange disease. It's just stillness against the maddening breeze that carries those old songs that's bending the trees. But I ain't going, I'm hunkered down on my knees, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. There's signs along the highway. There's signs along the highway. Stay and read between the lines, and you're sure to find your way. God, I love that living, that life. I swore I'd never stray. But now I ain't going. No, I'm going to stay, and it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. When you don't know where you're going or how you're getting there, You won't believe the magic rising right out of thin air. And I swear it's hard to find that in an old rocking chair. Still, I ain't going. Nope, I'm a really good stop for those that dare. Oh, it's hard. No one around here can understand. It's hard. See, I used to be a rambling man. This is the leaving song. You know what that means. It means it can't go wrong. It might just put you to sleep. It might be brief. It might go on and on. It's the leaving song. This is a leaving song now. You know what to do. You gotta sing along, play harmonica, kazoo. Don't forget it, as long as we remember it, we'll never be gone. This is the leaving song. This is the leaving song. It's sad to say, it's fun to sing, joy to play. At the end of the day, what do you say when they say, hey, wait, hang on? This is the leaving song. Be silly, be honest, always trust your cape. Go get 'em, Tigers. Give 'em heaven. Here's your poem.
Anyone lived in a pretty how town without so floating many bells down. Spring, summer, autumn, winter, he sang his didn't.
E, I love you so much, but I feel like we just heard you recently. I'm just grabbing these at random here. What's this one?
Revolutionary letter number 7. There are those who can tell you how to make Molotov cocktails, flamethrowers, bombs, whatever you might be needing. Find them and learn. Define your aim clearly. Choose your ammo with that in mind. It is not a good idea to tote a gun or knife unless you are proficient in its use. All swords are two-edged, can be used against you by anyone who can get them away from you. It is even possible on the East Coast to find an isolated place for target practice. Success will depend mostly on your state of mind. Meditate, pray, make love, be prepared at any time to die, but don't get uptight. The guns will not win this one. They are an incidental part of the action, which we better damn well be good at. What will win is mantras, the sustenance we give each other, the energy we plug into, the fact that we touch, share food, the Buddha nature of everyone, friend and foe, like a million earthworms, tunneling under this structure till it falls. Revolutionary letter number 13. Now let me tell you what is a Brahma Shastra. Brahma Shastra, Hindu weapon of war, near as I can make out a flying wedge of mind energy hurled at the foe by God or hero, or many heroes, hurled at a problem or enemy, cracking it. Brahma Shastra can be made by any or all, can be made by all of us, straight or tripping, thinking together like, all of us stop the war at 9 o'clock tomorrow, each take one soldier, see him clearly, love him, take the gun out of his hand, lead him to a quiet spot, sit him down, sit with him as he takes a joint of Viet Cong grass from his pocket. Brahma Shastra can be made by all of us tripping together, summer solstice, at home or in park or wandering, sitting with friends, blinds closed or on porch. No be-in, no need to gather publicly, just gather spirit, see the forest growing, put back the big trees, put back the buffalo, the grasslands of the Midwest with their herds of elk and deer, put fish in clean, great lakes, desire that all surface water on the planet be clean again, kneel down and drink from whatever brook or lake you conjure up. Revolutionary letter number 16. We are eating up the planet. The New York Times takes a forest every Sunday. Los Angeles draws its water from the Sacramento Valley. The rivers of British Columbia are ours on lease for 99 years. Every large factory is an infringement of our God-given right to light and air, to clean and flowing rivers stocked with fish, to the very possibility of life for our children's children. We will have to look carefully, i.e., do we really want, need electricity, and at what cost in natural resource, human resource? Do we need cars when petroleum pumped from the earth poisons the land around for 100 years, pumped from the car poisons the hard-pressed cities? Or try this statistic, the USA has 5% of the world's people, uses over 50% of the world's goods. Our garbage holds matter for survival for uncounted, underdeveloped nations. This is Revolutionary Letter number 49.